Alright, what is up? We got some more Red Dead 2 coming at you. Interesting way to start. Our Deadeye ability has improved. You'll now remain in Deadeye when you fire your weapon if you have not tagged a target. Interesting, kind of a random start, if you will. We'll go back here and find Titan and get on our way. We have a bit of a trek ahead of us going forward, so we're still down in the Saint Denis area. There's a pair of missions that we have to do up in the Valentine area currently. One of them is this Eagle Flies mission. It's a Native American fellow that we have to help out. As you can see, American Fathers Part 2. Rains Fall asks you to meet his son, Eagle Flies, to steal some documents from Cornwall, Kerosene, and Tar. I think they're like land deeds. This kerosene company, I guess, took Native American land when they should not have, and we were trying to get it back as a means of helping our situation in the Saint Denis area. So we're still trying to get a grip on our situation down there. So this should help us a little bit, helping this Native American dude. And then the Gunslinger mission that we did very early on in the game involving Jim Boy Calloway. He's writing a book or something like that about gunslingers or something like that. We had to go around the map and find all these different gunslingers and show down with them and then take a picture of them. And then the mission disappeared, so we were never able to really finish it. But it comes back later, now is later, so we can kind of finish that mission as well. So I'm just going to ride up to Valentine, pamper ourselves a little bit. We'll probably have a hot bath and maybe a bite to eat at the hotel, and then we will tackle that pair of missions. So first and foremost, let's head to the hotel.
Boy.
This is part 43 now of our Red Dead Redemption 2 series. We are over 50% complete in terms of full completion, so I'll be surprised if hang on. I will 100% be surprised if we get more than like 75% of total completion. I mean, no doubt about it, I'm trying to do as much as possible, but I'd be surprised. There's a lot to accomplish in this game. You could play it 3 times over and still find new stuff. Somebody...
You won't believe it. I got bitten again.
Again?
It's real deep. Suck it out of me, please.
I'm not sucking that out of you. I'll give you a health cure.
Lucky I have this.
Oh, can't believe I don't carry this with me. I owe you so much, mister. Can't believe you saved my life.
You truly
Me
do.
neither.
Well, I best be getting back to town. Gonna eat a stiff one tonight.
That's it. You ain't getting another out.
Alrighty then. We helped that gentleman earlier on in the game. We had the option once again at that earlier point of either sucking the venom out or giving him a health cure. So both times now I've provided him with a health cure. The Titan ran off on me here, probably spooked by some of the animals around here. You can see that I'm kind of chugging through a swampland. You can see how high the swamp is, like up to my knees almost in some points. Been a long time since we've been back to the New Hanover region. We've kind of been chased out of multiple camps around the open world, and obviously the Horseshoe Overlook was one of our first camps just south of the Valentine region.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of time in and around these parts, not necessarily these parts, but the parts that we're headed to, the Valentine region. Mentioned Strawberry in the last video and how neat of a place that was. It would have been nice if we hadn't slaughtered the entire town as a way of introducing ourselves to the area, but I can thank Micah for that way back when. There's some nice places that I never really got to spend as much time in and around as I would have liked, but I mean, here we are on part 43. We gotta be close to 100 hours now. This is part 43. We have some 2-hour videos and whatnot, so I would imagine we're maybe at 75 to 100 hours total clocked. I could see maybe putting in another, I don't know, maybe 20 to 30 hours, maybe more, who knows. If I went back to some of the places that I've been talking about and really spent some more time exploring, you could easily clock another 50 to 60, probably more than that. I like the cinematic camera to change things up from time to time. You can see, or you can start to see anyways, the grizzly kind of mountainous region starting to the north of us. So we're coming pretty close. So we're actually going to pass by the Eagle Flies, so I'm going to want to go around that. So I want to take one of my next rights here. I don't want to get caught up in that story mission to start. I want to head to Valentine first, so I'll have to go around the story mission.
Hey, move it!
They set me up! I'm an innocent man!
Hey, enough out of you!
Stay back from the wagon, sir. Transporting a fugitive.
This is a great chance to bond with Titan, go on a long distance trip with him, or with her, I guess. This is the kerosene and tar company that we're going to be coming to later to help the Native Americans reclaim their land back. I imagine it's going to be a highly satirical mission.
Yeah.
Especially the long history between the kind of Western American frontier and the Native Americans in general, and Native Americans in North America as a whole. Rockstar likes to play on those kinds of real life situations in a satirical way. I don't know if I'm headed in the right way here. I think I'm headed in the right way. Should be able to get up to Valentine from here. It's actually a peaceful ride. Nobody tried to hunt me down or anything like that. The weather was beautiful. The scenery. I love the scenery around here. Oh, so much better than the swamplands that we've been seeing down in Lemoyne. The New Hanover and West Elizabeth regions are beautiful. We'll actually be spending more time in West Elizabeth in the future when we finally get to go back to Blackwater. That will obviously happen at some point. This up-and-coming port city is the state capital of West Elizabeth. New businesses, citizens, and visitors have flocked to the growing town in recent years as valuable lumber and mining concerns have sprung up in the surrounding plains. Be another big city like Saint-Denis. Annisburg is another kind of big city. We'll be out of Lemoyne soon enough. I had a feeling coming up here might reveal another opportunity for a stranger mission, and sure enough, there we are. So that's something that we can add to our list of things to do here. Let's actually tackle that stranger mission first.
Can I get some money
before
here,
we do
please?
any of the pampering.
I just want to get a drink. I'm parched.
Oh, I miss it up here so much. It's been so long. Oh. And I mean, in real life, it's been generally a long time since I've been to this area too. I've been playing this game, let's say, for 3 or 4 months now. It's probably been at least a month or two since of playing this game since we were back in this area. I mean, that's how big the map is. You don't see every place all the time.
Mister.
Probably a lot of places in the game we won't even visit.
No, Brother Brodus, you're simply not a gentleman. My friend.
Just want to make sure I have some sort of weapons equipped.
Howdy.
Taking a long breather, I see.
So it looks like there's actually a Dutch Vanderlyn mission back at camp that has since kind of popped into view. So that's going to go on the back burner while we take care of everything here in Valentine. We'll head back to camp then once we're done everything that we need to do here. Yeah, I have to do a bunch of maintenance on my weapons quickly. Like I said, there's a bunch of kind of managerial stuff that I have to take care of here in managing my character, so I want to do it while I remember. So maintaining my guns, like I said, taking a bath, eating, that kind of a thing. I want to take care of that stuff now. The guns I want to get done before, whoops, I really do any mission, just because I might have to use said guns for set missions.
Wow, been a while since you've been back, hasn't it? What can I do
Yes,
for
sir.
you? Yeah, beautiful condition.
That
Keep
one's
it up.
good.
You keep treating that like your own child, all right? Good on you. Good. Ain't no trace of rust on that as far as I can see. You keep treating that like your own child, all right? Good on you. Good. Ain't no trace of rust on that as far as I can see.
Forgot how we have some really nice weapons. Jeez.
Yeah, beautiful
That one's
condition.
clean. This
Keep
is
it
giving
up.
me a good chance to review every kind of weapon in my
There just
inventory
ain't no
and
wind to fine-tuning your gun, you know?
maintain them all.
Good.
I got
ain't
a
no
nice
trace of rust on
selection
that
of
as far as I can
weapons.
see. You keep treating that like your own child, all right? Good on you. Good. Ain't no trace of rust on that as far as I can see. You keep treating that like your own child, all right? Good on you. Shit, you gotta treat that thing as good as your horse, all right? Yeah, beautiful condition. Keep it up.
I can personally go through and maintain my weapons, but it actually uses gun oil, and while I'm in town and there's a gunsmith nearby, I might as well get him to do it. Now I want to change which dual-wield weapons I have equipped. I'm okay with having the Lancaster and the double barrel equipped, but I just want to choose which dual wield, so I can go with like both of the Schofields. I have a pair of Schofield revolvers. I could do like one like Midnight's pistol and the semi-automatic pistol. They use the same kind of ammunition, and it's a pistol, not a revolver, so that might be a good idea for a change instead of the Schofield. So let's do that.
I'll take any break I can get.
You like the way that... This one's carrying.
Yeah? What do you want?
Do I look like a coward to you? I mean, obviously I do, because I look like that milksop there, but 'tis no matter. Can you help?
Maybe.
See? Even he is sick of hearing your nonsense, you afterthought of a child. I apologize, sir, for his smell. Why don't we come back here? To somewhere more conducive to displays of utter gallantry and deep-seated inadequacy.
Well, what did you have in mind?
shoot a bottle off my head. Like William Tell.
This is getting silly.
Very silly. The man is a moron. Shoot one off mine instead. I'm the brave one.
I'm not scared.
I'm a good shot, but
I won't even flinch.
I don't want to hurt you, boys.
I can't lose. Either I'll prove my masculinity or die and be spared his company. Come, sir, please.
Okay, then. Listen, just make sure everyone knows you asked me to do this.
Of course, of course, of course.
You boys are ridiculous.
Okay.
Don't think.
All right, here we go.
Just shoot.
Please, put us out of our misery.
Fronus!
Oh crap. Aw, that's not cool. The mission should not fail because I killed... No, I should be able to choose what I want to do there. I was actually going to kill one of the twins and say, problem solved, now there's only one of you. Enough of that pointless bickering, but it appears we legitimately do have to shoot the bottles, so... We're going to have to play this Rockstar's way. It's not like I can't do it. I'm more than capable of shooting the bottles. It's a piece of cake. But...
While our courage holds. You got mine, and I barely even flinched.
That was fun.
What was? I feel like we didn't even do anything.
Oh, of course you didn't. We all know you're hardly sentient at all.
Another round, smaller bottles, sir, please.
What?
I don't know.
Please, this creature is unbearable. He needs silencing.
I'll do my best. As long as she witnesses that I'm doing this under
Oh,
duress.
you boys are so silly.
Now is as good a time as any. Go for it.
We're waiting.
Nothing to fear at all.
Come on. Now aim that over here.
This is too much.
Literally using all of my good pistol ammo on these two fools.
Now I'll stand on one leg.
Me too. You keep shooting, sir, and this time you kill the beast. He emerged fully formed from the swamps. Helen!
Silence, you blackguard. Sir, shoot the wretch.
Ready?
You're deranged.
Forgot how
Shoot away, sir.
special
My
everybody in the
his
Valentine
brains,
area
if you
truly
please.
is.
At least I have brains.
Ready?
Oh, good old small town folk.
Aim. Fire.
Excellent. Fine shooting.
Over here, sir.
Be careful not to hit them.
I'm trying, he keeps moving on me.
Now do one while I hop.
Do one while I turn somersaults. Shoot me.
Oh, give me the gun. Let me shoot him. For all mankind.
Let me shoot him.
I think me and the lady have had enough.
Oh, I don't blame you, sir. This man's tongue, I would run too if I could. Here, for your skills and talents.
Thank you.
Now, brother, I am going to walk Helen home. Don't follow us. She has an elderly aunt, and I fear the sight of you could finally finish her off.
Helen, is this creep bothering you?
You two, come along.
No, there aren't two. There's me and the lizard man. Please, my angel, do not aggregate us both together.
Boys, you are too much. You are too much.
No, my sweet.
Well, definitely a unique stranger mission, and it's not called like Oh Brother 1, so not necessarily gonna be a continuation to that, but certainly wouldn't surprise me if we run into those two fools again. Let's take Valentine in for a second. Beautiful breath of fresh air. Oh man. Oh, do I have to go back to Lemoyne? Really? It's a requirement? No, thank you. Alright, so let's hit up the general store.
You ain't been through in a while. Have a look around.
while they're still open.
Now, let me have a look.
I could use some provisions. I need to make sure I save some money for my bounty. I have to be careful about that.
Packaged food. Can't go wrong.
I'm gonna grab some canned pineapples. I'm gonna grab some canned peas. I could buy some more meat and then give it back at camp. That would save me having to hunt. At least I'd be bringing something back. Even though it's store-bought meat, it's still alright. So let's get a couple of each of these things.
Appreciate it. Good doing
Need
business
a
with
health cure, a miracle tonic. I'll take a snake oil. Just trying to re-up in most things.
Thank you.
This is ammunition. Could have just bought it from the gunsmith, but whatever.
That's done.
No.
Seem a
I'm
bit
gonna
taken
say
with
no.
that.
Some of these are actually pretty nice, and I think that some of these are new outfits as well. So I can buy anything except the Dewberry Creek. The Valentine is nice.
Those go pretty fast.
Just expensive. I need to do a job before I do anything like that. Before I buy anything like that, just because I still have that bounty against me. And most importantly, that's what I need to pay off first, so. We definitely do need to pick up a new outfit, but the new outfit is going to have to wait for the time being, unfortunately. So I know I said last time a new horse is in the cards for me.
Some reckon this was Indian land once, but I ain't sure. Keep looking. Let me know if there's anything else. Last call.
Sorry. They want to close, so I'm going to get out of here. So yeah, definitely I need a few more outfits. There should be some more unlocked now that we've completed more of the game. We can go back to some of the general stores that we've been to in the past, and some of those outfits that were locked previously will be unlocked now. So there should be a greater selection of outfits. There were some new ones there that we saw that I do not own in Valentine. So if any of these story missions give us some cash, I'll make sure to invest in both a horse and some new outfits. Because right now I'm basically just putting the same kind of shirts on that I've had on in the past and then just mixing them with different jackets and stuff, but trying to keep it as fresh as possible. So we've kind of re-upped on everything that we need to there. Now before we stay, I want to make sure that I have enough money to pay off my bounty. So the next thing that I need to do is go to the post office.
Well, look at you.
Now I think that the post office... Dude's calling me over, okay.
Yeah?
I can use a fella like you. You want to make some easy money? Come with me. I can't talk here.
Kind of sketchy. I do not have my long-range weapons on me. Put them back on the horse, but I do have my pistols. I'm just worried this guy's gonna rob me. It is kind of sketchy in the middle of the night to just pull me off the streets.
My bastard of a friend double-crossed me again, and I ain't gonna stand for it this time. So listen, he's staying at the nearby hotel. You rob him, we split the money. What do you say?
I mean, I could use the money And if you're being straight up with me, I'm cool with that.
Sure, why the hell not?
Okay, he's at the saloon tying one on, so go ahead to 1B in the hotel and look for some easy money.
This is going to be awkward because I'm going to rob a guy at the hotel and then half an hour later try and buy a room at that same hotel. So this ought to be an interesting scene. Hopefully I don't get the cops on me in the New Hanover region. If we can do this quietly, that would be preferable.
Hey!
Well, how's things with you?
Real fine.
Hello, sir. Hey, come on now.
Oh. You're back.
Yeah. Is there an issue with that? She's like, you gotta rent a room to go up there, you know. First person is definitely better for buildings. So this guy's having sex in one of these rooms. We gotta break in and rob him. 1B, that is 2A. Room 1B, that would be maybe on the first floor. Those are all 2. I didn't realize that there were rooms on the first floor. I heard it sounded like somebody was having sex upstairs. I thought I was gonna find him in here. Maybe not. So he's got a stash of cash supposedly somewhere in his room. That's what his buddy wants. I don't necessarily have to rob him. That's what I was assuming. So we're just like, I thought I was like directly robbing him. I didn't realize he wasn't here and we were just going to rob what he had. Uh-oh.
Think you can rob me, do you? I'll split your skull. You.
Wasting my time.
Oh. He got some good shots in on me there. Yowza. So there might be a couple more drawers to search in the room. I'll just go through them real quick. Especially before he wakes up. I don't think I killed him. I'm gonna come out with like bloody nose, black eye. Don't mind me, I just had to use your restroom.
More problems like this, I'll get the sheriff. You hear me?
Nothing to worry about. You have a good night.
Well, please just leave now.
My bad. Oh, and now it's pissing rain. That figures. So I have to return to the stranger to complete the mission. looked like it was a fair bit of money, so...
How you do?
Hey, friend, over here.
I'm gonna lie to him about the money.
So, did you get the money?
It's kind of hard to lie with a bloody face,
Don't
though,
keep me in
so...
suspense.
I could really use it more, though.
Yeah, listen, I looked all over. The room was dry.
Damn, that rat bastard must have spent it all already. Son of a bitch! Well, thanks for trying anyway. Maybe I'll see you around sometime.
Hopefully he don't find out. Is my face still, like, really bloody? It's not too bad. You can see kind of the cut on the lower lip. Cleaned up a little bit since the fight, but... can just say the guy saw me looking through the room and attacked me. Doesn't necessarily mean I found anything. That ended up being worth it because... Christ, what did I make there? We split the money, so we made about 50 bucks. All of the money that I just spent on town on everything that I bought, I basically just got back. So I had a feeling coming back up here we might see some new kind of side things pop up.
Morning there.
It's a different chapter. There's going to be kind of new
Being out
side
here is great.
plots and stuff like that. New stuff going on being carried out.
Hey, watch it!
I'm not going quick at all.
Morning.
So we'll pay off our bounty, and then we'll finally go back to the hotel. Hopefully she'll allow me in by the time I go back there, and then we'll do those missions. Maybe I'll have some money left over for a new outfit. Maybe.
Morning, partner.
I like my style in this game. Throw me a comment down below on what you think of my outfit selection so far in this game, because I mean we all know that's a key factor in a playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2. It's all about your fashion sense. Key.
You're paying it all off then. Good for you, I guess.
Oh, it's a little bit less of a bounty than what I thought. I was thinking about 175, 180. It's 165, so we might actually have enough here for something. One of the outfits was 70 something, so I'm gonna go back to the general store.
Thanks.
We'll go to the hotel. I almost said saloon. It's actually a hotel and a saloon in this town. The hotel takes care of the accommodations. Lots of places. The saloon acts as a bar and a hotel. In Valentine, it's two separate places. Anyways, we'll get cleaned up at the hotel first. I don't know if there's a place to get a bite to eat here. I don't know if the saloon serves food here. Cold drink and a hot meal. We should be able to get a hot meal there.
Okay, boy.
Morning, friend.
Real fine weather we got.
Morning to you.
Sorry, just parking my horse, don't mind me.
How do you do?
I like this sense of relief being so far away from my camp and all of the drama there for a little bit. I get to just be in the open world by myself.
Welcome. Come on in.
Oh, someone new is working here. Thank Christ. I'd like a bath first, please.
I need a wash. You got a bath?
I got someone warming it up for you already. Just head down the corridor there.
Thank you, sir. That guy really got a few good clicks in, some good punches in that
Would you like
hand
someone
that I
to
had.
take over for you?
I'm actually
I'm
okay
good.
right now.
Thank you.
Okay, maybe next time, hon.
Trying to conserve my money, sweetheart. Your stamina has increased. Good stuff. That's it, that's all.
Morning.
So the new outfit is actually going to be more important
That
to
shopkeep
me
across the way's been
than
selling out his room for
the hot
cheap,
meal.
But I hear there's goddamn sidewinders hiding out in his pillows.
I'd like a room, please.
Room's all yours. Head on up.
So the room is important because I have to have a place where I can sleep, and then I have a lot of food already on me, so I don't have to go to the saloon and get a hot meal. We'll buy a new outfit first. It's been a while since I've had something new. I know it's daytime, but still gonna use a take a nap. We'll wake up in the evening. That way we'll have the whole night to ourselves. You have unopened mail or parcels. You can pick them up at the post office. Unopened mail or parcels. Okay, that is kind of a new thing. So we can definitely go to the post office here in Valentine and check that out. As I said, I'm going to sleep first, though. You got to take a second in this game to do that. That's what makes this game so much longer too. Is that there's so much like simulation. There's so much management involved in kind of developing your character. You have to eat, you have to sleep, you have to bathe, you have to hunt for your group, you have to provide money and other different items for your group. You have to support your horse with food and clean your horse every so often. There's a huge simulation aspect to it. Think of like The Sims, for example, as a...
Never mind.
Whatever you do, don't turn around, lady.
Just leave me by myself.
I would just like it.
Take it easy. I ain't serious.
Arthur's chasing away all the old ladies. No, she was legitimately stopping me from walking anywhere.
You here for the auction? You should wash up.
There's an auction today? There's an auction right now? So I've heard of this before. Valentine has these auctions for like livestock, I guess. Pigs and stuff like that. Whoa, they're building something new there. That was so not there before. That was definitely not in town before. What? It's a structure, like as if they're just building it now. That is insane. I've never seen something like that. That was so totally not in the game earlier. That's crazy. As time passes, different things around change, and now here they are building this new structure in town. Valentine continues to grow. Interesting. Never really recognized that as a thing happening from chapter to chapter to chapter. Maybe I'm just tripping out here for no reason, but I swear that that structure is new. So I've taken care of myself in every way I see possible except for eating. I'm going to quickly feed and clean my horse.
Evening.
Them good old oat cakes. Give him 3 oat cakes.
Let's get you cleaned up.
I mean, I was trying to make Doll my next, like, main horse. Now I'm kind of trying to get Titan into that role of my main horse, but ultimately I still want, like, a race horse or, like, a primary horse.
Evening.
And then eventually Titan would fall back, if Titan's still alive by that point. Titan would fall back into the backup role, kind of.
Good evening, friend.
Right now I'm just desperate for horses, period. I've lost 3 in the last, what, 10 vids?
You're foul.
So this is the saloon.
Evening.
We had a very fun night here with Lenny way back when. We've had a couple fun events happen at this place.
What's it to be?
I wouldn't mind a fella like you.
They have a beef stew and lamb's fry. I could get just the beef stew for myself. I could also just eat what I have and then eventually go back to camp and eat their stew.
Thanks, partner.
I think that's what I'm gonna do, and then just buy the outfit with the remainder of my $80 for now.
You reckless monster!
Sorry. You're on a roadway. You gotta watch for me, lady. Whoa. Did you seriously just run into my horse?
Well, you could blow me down.
And now my horse knocked somebody else down. Murder?
All right, stay calm. It's in good hands now. All right, I'll take care of this. You did the right thing. I'll have men on it right away.
I gotta stay out of town now until my wanted level clears. Now that's gonna force a bounty on me in this area, albeit a very small one. Although I don't know if anybody ever saw me as the culprit, so it might not go against me. See, they're investigating. So that wagon crashed into my horse and sent my horse running through the town, and then my horse killed somebody by trampling somebody, and then I get... So then an investigation for murder gets launched, and if I'm seen in the area... What? It's happening again? If I'm seen in the area, it'll go against me. It's weird. It's like it's stuck in this witness state. There's one witness. Okay, cool. It's clear now. Phew. And no bounty against me, thank God. Oh boy, we have yet another stranger mission in the town of Valentine. Fun times. But we're headed to the general store first for that new outfit, so... Please don't kill anybody this time. Titan. And again, his name is Titan because he's a Tennessee Walker. That's the type of horse he is, and of course, the Tennessee Titan.
Let's get going. Watch it. Watch yourself.
Shit, you bet. Damn. Bunch of damn chicken scum in that bar. None too good, I tell you.
They just beat the crap out of that guy. Pushed him down the steps of the saloon. That was a very strange interaction. The stranger mission is actually in the saloon right now. God, we've had some weird encounters since coming to town. We're almost done with all of this management stuff, I promise.
Good to see you again, sir.
Now, let's have a look.
So it's got to be one that I can afford.
sell out of
Can't
that
afford
pretty
it. I
fast.
can afford that one. That one's not too shabby. I cannot afford that one. Cannot afford that one. There's only one that I can't afford, and it's this one here. It's not a bad new outfit.
That's a fine item right there. I'll let you look around some more.
Okay, boy. Let's go.
So now I gotta get some food in me myself. What do we want to eat? I'm gonna have some canned peaches. I'm gonna have some canned pineapples. And then we'll have some more hearty stuff. That was just some fruit to start off. We'll do some salted meats. These are like quick meats. In order to cook some of the other stuff, like the prime beef joint, pork tenderloin, you have to do that over an open fire. You can't just take that from your inventory and eat it, obviously. So I don't have a fire handy right now. I could go just outside of town and set one up, but we got some edible meat right here, salted beef, salted venison, salted offal, so we'll do that with maybe some biscuits or something. Let's go baked beans. So now I got my fruits and veggies. I could do the cheese and bread as kind of like a sandwich and then do some of the meats. It's a lot of little stuff. So I started with fruits and veggies, and then the sandwich, the bread roll, and the cheese, and then some biscuits. And then we'll have the meat. We'll do salted beef. Salted venison.
Somebody get the floor to stop moving.
That's good for now. That should have pretty much restored me back to full. So now my next options for eating are I can set up a camp on the way back to my camp and cook some of that stuff for myself before I get back, and then donate the meat back at camp and wait for a stew to be made. Or now that I've eaten that much, I could just wait to go back to camp. At this point, I don't really have to stop. I can just give all my meat to camp, have them all put it in the stew, and wait for it. Like I said, that was a fair amount of food from my inventory that I just ate, so I think we should actually be all right.
Howdy. Well, I'll be damned.
Partner?
Helen, Ackley here is a silly boy. This isn't a boy at all, but a chimpanzee that a man shaves a face into every day. Now, that's very useful if you need to climb a tree, but a good conversationalist it does not make. He was always a sickly child, sickly and weird.
Jesus, go figure. It's those two twins once again.
Staying at prep school or going to the seminary. I spent my whole life giving him all kinds of
You keep this up?
I told him he could catch 4 waves until the storm passes.
That's careful, lady.
Just keep smoldering, honey. I can wait.
Where are they at?
You all on your lonesome? Your mother raised you well, I see.
Hello there, sir. Don't think I've seen you around here before.
Hi, darling. We don't
All right, just don't try to cut it yourself.
I didn't realize the barber at this place was actually like right at the saloon. Interesting. I don't think that was a thing here before, actually. I've certainly never got my hair cut here. So those two twins are literally around here somewhere. And now they're gone. That's gotta be it.
I could ride strawberry in the state I'm in.
Both of you are going to bed, and that's the end of it.
A bath. Maybe that's what I need. Would you bathe me, sweet Helen?
Do you hear that wretch? That lascivious monster?
So they were actually outside. That's actually, it's funny, they're going back to the hotel to go to bed. That was actually a timed mission, obviously, so only certain times that you can complete it in. So we'll have to come back to do that stranger mission. We can go to the other saloon here and finally do the second half of that gunslinger mission with Jim Boy Calloway. It should be available to do. I think the saloons stay open more or less 24/7. We should, if they don't serve us, we should at least still be able to go to get into the saloon.
Careful, big man.
Hey, watch it.
Hey, I'm looking for some fellas sojourned around here. Boy Calloway and a rider called Levin.
Drunk Boy Calloway. This bar's got bullet marks to remember him by. Last I heard, they was in Saint Denis. Had rooms on a riverboat there.
Saint Denis? On a riverboat? Okay then.
I wouldn't drink here, though.
All right, look for
Get
Calloway
to
on
Saint
the
Denis and have you
riverboat
some
in
Sazerac.
Saint Denis.
If there's anything else I can do, you let me know. Hell, there's a face I haven't seen in some time.
Yeah, I haven't been to this saloon in a long time. It's like the
Thanks,
more
mister.
low-key saloon in Valentine.
Just get out of my way.
I remember that's the
hey,
saloon that we were
mind
in
your
when
damn
Leviticus
step.
Cornwall and his men came out and found us, and a big gunfight ensued outside with Dutch. I don't know if you remember that far back. Well, that was both quick and easy. So there's the second half now. There's the riverboat that he's on down there. So, oop, that Marco Dragic mission just north of Annesburg has opened back up. We should maybe make a point before we ride all the way back out to camp of maybe just riding up there and seeing through that one. We're already pretty far north. It wouldn't be that much harder to ride there. Seen some real wicked rain here in Valentine since coming. This is a real downpour. Holy. A real storm. You can see the storm clouds. So we're just heading to the post office where apparently there's some mail for us to pick up in addition to... Oh, no, there is no bounty. That's right. So just some mail to pick up at the post office, and then we'll do that main story Eagle Flies mission. That'll probably put a cap on this one. And then going into the next vid, we have the two side missions, Marco Dragic and Jim Boy Calloway, that we can try and accomplish. They're kind of on opposite sides of the map, so it's kind of going to be awkward to try and accomplish both of them. But we'll at least do the Marco Dragic and then probably return to camp to see Dutch. Now that we've bathed and slept and eaten, we don't really have to do that stuff, so we can kind of focus on the next kind of 2 or 3 maybe in-game days on just accomplishing some of these missions. My concern with the Marco Dragic mission is if I leave it and I'm not able to complete it, if I get to a point in the game where I'm no longer able to access it, I don't know when the end of the game is going to come. Now that we're over 50%, I have to kind of anticipate it at any time, so I'm going to play it safe for sure and just ride out and complete it after all. I know that there's still a lot of the story to go. We haven't even been to Blackwater or Annesburg or some of those bigger places, but we'll just ride up there and get it over with. We haven't seen Marco in a while, so he's another interesting stranger that we met in Saint Denis. Figures Jim Boy is down in Saint Denis. Fits in perfectly there.
Just a moment, please.
I've got some mail.
How can I be of
Invitation
service?
from Mayor Lemieux. Arrived today. Interesting. Here is the official invitation. It reads as follows. Invitation from Mayor Lemieux. May 1899. Monsieur Kilgore. It was oh, that's right. They think my name is something Kilgore. Oh, good lord. It was lovely to make your acquaintance at the residence the other night. That was that fancy party in Saint Denis that we were at. Remember, we're still trying to find our inn with some of the higher-ups in Saint Denis. You meet so many people at these kinds of functions, it is hard to keep track. I did notice, however, that you were near my study when poor Pierre had an accident and some documents simply disappeared. Now I have spent far too long in politics to make accusations wildly, but just long enough to know when I am owed a small favor. Perhaps your gung-ho frontier spirit and my cold, old-world cynicism could work quite well together. Indulge me in a meeting at least. Come to the back of the mayoral residence any night you wish. Knock on the door, and my assistant Jean-Marc will let you in. I hope to see you soon.
Boy, would I
Your
like a
newest
vacation
friend,
from this place.
Henry Lemieux. These city big shots, though, I already said before, you got to be careful of people like this. That Bronte guy, Angelo Bronte guy, has been sketchy enough as is. So we have to go to the mayoral residence in Saint Denis and I guess do a favor for the mayor, similar to doing a favor for these Native American people who have an inn with some of the big shots in Saint Denis as well. So they have a voice anyways. Apparently not have enough of a voice to keep their land though.
Yes, sir.
Ironic. Interesting. I don't think there's been a point
Come on, boy.
in this game. Well, first of all, I've never taken a stagecoach. That's cool. I keep forgetting that these are really stagecoach stations plus railroad stations. So you could take the railroad or you could take a stagecoach station if I was in a situation and Titan died or something and I was horseless again. But opening mail, receiving mail, that's another new thing that we really have not seen a whole lot of in this game. So it's kind of a cool new thing to happen. So this is the Eagle Flies main story mission.
Yeah. Yeah.
You came.
Of course I came. Said I would.
There's a foreman. His name is Danbury. There's the files in the office above the refinery room. It's that window with the blind drawn up.
I see it.
If the files are as incriminating as we believe, Mr. Cornwall's men will destroy them if they know you're coming.
There's only one of me, son. I don't intend for them to know I'm coming. What will the files say?
There'll be a report from Leyland Oil Development Company.
And you got the money?
Yes?
Any ideas how I sneak into this place?
You could crawl under the fence or hide in a wagon. They keep rolling in.
I'll go take a look.
If there's a problem, call for me.
I thought the whole point was that this had nothing to do with you.
Ideally. If you are quick, you could climb into the back of that wagon.
Okay, so we've snuck into the back of the wagon. This wagon is going to go to the kerosene company that we have to steal, the oil company that we have to steal this document from. Somehow it's some incriminating document. I didn't realize that this company is obviously under Leviticus Cornwall, so unfortunately we have to mess with him once again, but we're going to make a few bucks here, and then hopefully this will help us in the long run in making a big pull out of Saint Denis, finishing our legacy here. Here we go. Here goes nothing.
That you, Al? Hey, Tom? Picking up? Yep. Supposed to meet the early train to Saint Denis. Okay. Better get a move on then.
I'm pretty sure I can pretty much not be seen in this situation. I have to stay completely stealth. You can see the enemies on the map, so as long as I stay clear of their field of view, I'll be okay. So a guard down there heard some noise up on the roof, so he's kind of investigating. I should probably just stay still for a while. You can see there's a clerk just inside there. Oh. I have been spotted. So if they're suspicious in the slightest, Danbury is going to destroy the documents. Either that or I was taking way too long trying to complete that. I didn't think I was really taking that long.
If you are quick, you could climb into the back of that wagon. Otherwise, you'll have to sneak past the guards.
Sucks that every single time that we are seen, we are going to have to go through this wagon ride one more time. So that kind of sucks, but I mean, you win some, you lose some. It's not crazy far, but it's far enough to be annoying to have to start over.
That you, Al? Hey, Tom? Picking up? Yep. Supposed to meet the early train to Saint Denis. Okay. Better get a move on then.
I think I was headed in the right direction up those stairs and up that ladder. It seemed like I was headed to a good place
I'm
there.
gonna start loading up.
No, really? Wow, okay.
If you are quick, you could climb into the back of that wagon.
That's a tough spot because when you jump down onto that roof, you're obviously going to make a lot of noise in doing that, and the guard that's just underneath is hearing that, and that's what is getting set off. So I'm starting to think that we might have to take that guard out altogether in order to get past that point. I think the easiest way into those upper offices is that route that I was going there. It just seems to be the easiest route. I believe that was where Mr. Native American dude wanted us to go in the office on the upper floor with the curtains or the blinds or something like that. Moral of the story, I think I'm headed in the right direction. Just gotta take care of a couple guards.
Hey, Tom? Picking up? Yep.
My apologies for having to sit through the same thing multiple times. Hate it. Oh, it's Cornwall Kerosene. Yeah, it's operated by Leviticus Cornwall. His name is on it. Didn't even click in my head at first. Did not even click. Okay, so he parks here.
I'm gonna start loading up.
I escape out back. So there's a dude over here, and that's who's hearing me. I've actually come by this property before, and the guards have not been very friendly, telling me to go away. I'm just gonna drop him in the corner so it's less likely he'll be seen by his buddies. Can I get up this way? Cool. A lot less noise, that's for sure. We still have our buddy inside here. Taking out that guard should make a huge difference, though. Oh no. Oh no, that guy heard something. Maybe not. Can't get in anywhere along here, that's the only problem. Oh boy, okay. I don't know what I'm doing.
If you are quick, you could climb into the back of that wagon. Otherwise, you'll have to sneak past the guards.
Okay, you know what? I don't know if I can go up. I thought maybe there was a window or something to go in, but clearly there's not. So we're gonna have to maybe enter on the bottom floor and find a different way in. I don't know how I'm getting caught here, but maybe that's Dan. That must be Danbury sitting in the room there. And obviously when I'm getting too close to the window, he's spotting me, but that's the only explanation I can think of. So it's going to be a necessity to take out that guard. I'm going to just see if I can take out a couple of the other guards while I'm at it. Get him out of the way. So freaking annoying having to start this over and over and over again and go through the whole wagon ride. The checkpoint should be once you exit that wagon, it saves and there's a checkpoint. That's where it should be. Instead, I'm getting screwed.
Is that you, Al? Hey, Tom? Picking up? Yep. Supposed to meet the early train to Saint Denis. Okay. Better get a move on then.
Come on, sweet fish, you got this. You got this, buddy. Good, it's a document. The hard thing is, like, once you're seen, once you make the wrong noise, that's it. Like, they're ending you. Let's see who I can reasonably take care of here. Now the only thing is, now there's not a guard guarding this gate, which is good because it makes an easy escape for me, but if anybody tries to come through there and they realize there's no guard at the gate, they'll realize something is up, so it means I have to be a little bit quicker with my time here. Okay, I had to take him out because there's a dead body around that corner. If he saw it, that would have set him off. That's why I was kind of hurrying towards him. Plus, there was a guard with a gun just at the entrance to the factory here, the big door that I had to kill. And then I noticed that there's another person inside as well.
Hey, you can't be in here.
A massacre at the night shift at Cornwall Kerosene. Imagine that, you're just literally doing your job and somebody comes up from behind you and slits your throat, and you'll never actually legitimately know who killed you or how your life came to an end. Not that you care, you're dead, but you catch my drift. Oh, that's a person. A person who did not witness any of the killing going on the floor below.
What was that?
You must be Danbury.
Who? What?
Quieten yourself, friend. This won't take long. Danbury.
Yes?
I need some papers, my friend. Nothing important. A file from head office.
You're not from head office?
Does that seem important right now?
No.
I need a file by the Leland Oil Development Company. The one about the oil near Wapiti?
I...
Danbury, think, man. A mind is a terrible thing to lose, especially over such a nice floor as this.
It's here! It's here!
You done good, Danbury. Real good. They'll give you a promotion for this. No, Danbury.
Danbury? Danbury, you okay?
Tell the guard you're fine.
Yes. All's fine.
Now stay quiet. Or head office will send me back to get you.
Escape the office through the window, and now I can get out through that gate where the guard is that I killed, so... Knock him unconscious for now so that he can't speak. We'll loot him as well. He seems like a hot shot. He should have something nice on him. And now I know the roof. Oh, he's gonna... I said I know the roof well. I know where the ladder is to get down. Oh, crap.
Hands in the air.
Easy now, fellas.
Now, we won't tell you again.
What the hell? The factory was abandoned? I thought we had to go away from the factory property to find Eagle Flies. I didn't realize he was going to be still here on the property. He was probably the guy that helped me by having that refinery or whatever it was explode here.
Every time.
I was happy to watch some of that oil burn. So you met Mr. Danbury?
Yes, don't worry. He was very obliging. I thought you wasn't getting involved.
Thought you were gonna enter and leave silently.
Thank you. You saved my life.
Thank you. I hope. Well, I don't know what I hope. But who knows? Maybe these will be of some use. Here's your money.
Thank you.
I'm not clear exactly on how those specific documents might help them, like the politics behind it all, but I mean, a job well done, all told. What the hell? Oh, I was like, Jesus, why is everything getting brighter? The moon was coming out from behind a cloud. Weird. Okay, so what do we have? Oh boy, we have some more mail waiting for us at the post office, go figure. So there's still a few things in and around Valentine that I want to accomplish, so we're not going to head out of the area just yet. We got some more mail to open. Could be a parcel this time or something, who knows. We have those twins. There was another stranger mission involving them that showed up, but it was only during the daytime. That's why it's not available right now. So those two things are what we have in the Valentine area. Want to accomplish those and then go up to Marco Dragic. We'll make the long ride up there to do that side mission, and then we'll head all the way back down to camp. And then we will brush up with everybody back at camp, eat and sleep and do all that stuff then, and do the Dutch mission. And then we'll go to Saint Denis and do these two side missions. So we have a game plan. A couple very small things, very, very small things to accomplish in Valentine. It will not take long at all. Marco Dragic, the longest part about this mission will be the ride up there. And then all the stuff back down south. Back down in Lemoyne. I think I should call it quits. I think everything went fairly well today, other than the fact that we died definitely more often than what I'm used to seeing. We probably had to restart, 4 or 5 times over the course of this vid, so I do apologize for that. It's always better when we can go a complete video without having to restart at any one point. I hate getting stuck, especially when I'm live and I can't do anything about progressing. But we definitely knocked down a few missions here. We met a few new people, a few new strangers in the Valentine region. In total, 0.4%. Man, sometimes you just barely scratch the surface of completing anything. So we've saved there. We are good to go. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe as per usual. And I'll see you on the other side.